the frother and K-cups. And the frother part is what makes this an exclusive bundle. It is the lowest price that we have found. You can search out there. And this is the biggest sale of the year with Labor Day, one of them, because of the holidays too. But this would be $248 and change out in the retail world. So we are more than $100 off. No one else is doing this. We're at $139.95. Again, everything is on 5 Flex. So the fact that you're going to get this home for $27.99, I absolutely love this. I am a huge coffee drinker. If I don't start my morning off with coffee, ain't nothing right. Everybody knows in the household, I've got to have my coffee. I have my Keurig here. And you know, I'm in corporate housing, so I heard Callie say earlier, they offered us like just the single, you pour in 1 little cup. I'm like, no. I knew that I would not be right, so I have everything else in storage, but not my Keurig. I brought mine, and so I have the big kahuna here. It's wonderful. I don't have the froth cup, so I'm very excited about that. We're gonna give you the froth cup with the lid, and we're also going to give you 10 of the, how do you pronounce it? La Colombe?
Very good.
La Colombe K-cup pods. Yeah. So here's the value that we're giving you, okay? So if you were to pay for, you know, the frother and the lid and all that, it would be at $58.50. The Keurig coffee maker alone, your brewer, is $179.99. And then all of that La Colombe, very fancy, that would be $9.98 to get 10 of those K-pods home. It would be $248.48. The fact that we're over $100 off, this is the best coffee. And what I love is that you have the option of a 6-cup, a 8-cup, a 10-cup, a 12-ounce cup. Absolutely phenomenal. And we put it on free shipping for you. And I just think that this made me enjoy my mornings more because you're not going out to some of those coffee shops. I mean, every now and then it's nice, but why are you gonna give somebody $10 for a cup of coffee and you're like, oh, because I love the aroma, I love how full the flavor is. I'm telling you with this, the flavor is full, the aroma is just delicious, and you're just in the best mood. I love it. Carrie Miletto, I'll stop talking.
Oh my gosh.
But I not only have Keurig in my household, I learned to drink coffee from my dad, and he used to go to his favorite little cafe all the time, and I was like, Dad, as you're getting older, let me send you a Keurig. I'm not gonna know how to operate that thing. Guess what?
He was a pro.
My 88-year-old dad knows how to operate this thing.
And that's,
it saved him. So thank you, because
you're welcome.
you know, rather than going out every morning, he's getting older, you can enjoy life at home with a beautiful cup of coffee.
You are bringing the coffee house to your house. You are becoming the barista, and it's not having to learn how to become a barista. Keurig's going to do it for you. There's a reason why we are the leader in single serve technology, and the fact that we're the leader is where the Supreme came from, because this has so many great things about it that make it even better. So if you have like the Mini Plus or you have an older machine, let me take you on a tour and show you what's going to be different about this. I start by showing you this coffee, because the coffee, notice I'm putting my hand behind it. You can't see my hand through it.
You cannot.
Right? So that is a beautifully brewed coffee,
Absolutely.
right? Because that tells me,
honey, you made me a beautiful cup of coffee.
You like it?
I'm going to be up. I'm going to be up tonight.
You and me, baby. We're up till 3 a.m. tonight. Okay.
I have to monitor how much coffee. I love coffee. I love the taste of it.
Yes.
My day is not right without it.
Yes.
My day is not right without my Keurig. I seriously, I shipped that. There was so much stuff. My husband was like, look, corporate house is going to have everything for us. And they did have a Keurig coffee maker. It's a great apartment, all decked out. But I had to bring this because I love the large amount of, I don't have to constantly fill up the water.
Sure.
And by the way, we only have gray left and black left. White sold out.
We knew that was going to happen. Let me take you on a tour of the machine. Let me talk to you about what makes the Supreme different. Okay, so we're going to start talking right here. I'm not sure, are we going to be able to see from the top? We also have a still if we have to go to that, but either way. The first thing about the Supreme to know is that you're going to have 4 different types of brewing that you can do here. So you have a 4-ounce, an 8-ounce, a 10-ounce, and a 12-ounce. Oh, great. We're going to look at this. Okay, great. That shows us. So when I close the brew head, it's going to illuminate. So then I'm just going to pick. And there was a gentleman, I've been talking about him all day, who on the Keurig site was like, well, why do I need 6 ounces? Who only needs 6 ounces of coffee? 6 ounces is going to be perfect for your recipes. So when we're making using that frother that we're going to talk about in a moment, and we're making our cappuccinos and our lattes and all those really cool recipe drinks, you want to keep it condensed. You want to keep it nice and strong. So that 6 ounce is really going to make that coffee be nice and strong for you. The second thing to know about this machine is that there is a strong button. The strong button literally slows down the brewing process. So think about like a pour over or like a French press or something like that where it sits on the grounds just a little bit longer. That's gonna allow it to come out even stronger. And then we have over ice, which I love because if you were, I love iced coffee.
I do too.
All year long.
It took me a minute to get into it, but
Yeah.
in the summer, and when I was having my personal summers, I was like, I gotta go to iced coffee in the summer.
I need to cool down. And you know what's awful is if you put hot coffee on ice, it melts the ice and then it waters it down. So the over ice is gonna brew at that optimal temperature of 193, which is what it brews everything at. And then it's gonna actually cool it down when it goes over the ice. I love that. It's like so innovative. But here's the big deal. If you've been with Keurig for any period of time, you know that we usually would have a one-stream brewing. So you'd have one hole at the top. That's probably what they had in your hotel.
They did.
Okay,
They
so it
did.
has just the one stream. What happened when we did the Supreme is we introduced multi-stream brewing. Can you see there's 5 different punctures now? That's gonna give you full saturation, full extraction. It's really gonna sit on those beans, again, like a pour over. It's going to allow it to really pull out every nuance, every aroma, that robust flavor we
I mean,
want.
it tastes so much better. And you guys, when I got mine, I didn't know why all of those holes were there, but you explained it beautifully.
Thank you.
I even push the stronger button.
Yes,
and
I'm a strong button girl.
I'm a strong button girl, and it to me, it just makes the flavor come to life even more.
Yeah,
it is.
it
Just,
does.
I don't know if you can explain that, but having all of those options,
Yes.
it's like you're at the professional coffee houses. What do you call the people who brew the
Baristas.
baristas. It's like you're your
Yeah.
own barista.
It's like you're, but all you have to know how to do is touch buttons. I just put my green tea in here, and we're gonna talk about kind of the technology here for a second. I'm gonna go back. Did I put my cup there? Good. Okay, earlier I forgot to put my cup. If that happens, you have a drip tray.
Yo,
Thank
you've
goodness.
been up for almost 24
I was like,
hours.
oh no. But so the green tea is going to brew, and I love to point out, go second. I could do coffee first, green tea second, because guys, this is more than just coffee. This is green tea, this is cider, this is, we did chais, we've done refreshers.
You can do your
we've done
sleepy time tea.
Sleepy time tea, I
After I
did
drink
that
this
earlier.
coffee, then I'm gonna have to drink my sleepy time tea when I
Right? And see, look, I forgot to press my button. Okay, so when you press the go button, let me show, I just pressed the button right now. Watch how quickly it starts brewing. And when it starts brewing, I'm gonna get nice and close because what I love about this brewer, it is quiet brew technology.
Yes.
So the older brewers, there you go, boom. How fast was that? So in the morning when you're half asleep and you're like, I just need some caffeine. Not only is it gonna brew fast, but look, I'm gonna get right next to it with my mic. All you hear is the tea hitting the cup.
It's quiet.
You don't hear that
Right.
like any
Right.
kind of like
No,
anything.
not at
the
all.
Quiet brew is because we used to have a piston technology, and that was great, and that was super innovative for the time. But now that we've grown and we said, you know what, how can we make this better? It now has a water pump and an air pump. So when this gets to the end, it's gonna do kind of a whoosh, like kind of real fast. That's the air pump cleaning out the lines and also pushing out with pressure that last little bit from the cup and making sure it's getting everything. So I love it. I love it.
You guys, I seriously cannot live without my Keurig. I cannot. It's just one of those things. If I had to put together of the top 5 things you must purchase from HSN, it's this Keurig K-Supreme Single Serve coffee maker. And this bundle where you get the frother with the lid, I mean, that makes it an exclusive configuration for us. But if you were to go out and, because they usually make you purchase all these things separately. So if you were to go out in the retail world, you'd be spending $248.48. Enjoy us giving you more than $100 off tonight. Here's the value right here. You're getting that frother, and we'll get into that. I love that because right now I'm doing oat milk instead of real milk, but $58.50 for your frother. You get the lid and everything. $179.99 for your Keurig brewer, and then $9.99 for your Column, that wonderful, I can't wait to taste that.
The La Colombe?
I have not tasted that before.
Hang on, that's this one.
Is it this one?
Wait.
Okay, you're gonna get 10 of those K-Pods. This is the easiest way. As I told my 88-year-old dad, all you're gonna do is hit a button. And I said, Mom, just put the water in there for her. You're gonna fill it up with water, and you're gonna put your little K-Pod, and I hooked him up with all of his little, K-Cups. You're gonna put it in there, you're gonna press it down, you're gonna see it blink, you hit a button, You sit there and you can go and make your eggs for a minute. Your coffee's going to be done like that. I learned drinking coffee from my dad. So I love my parents. I'm so blessed that they're still here. And I wanted them to have one, so I sent them a Keurig. I've got a Keurig, and I think you should have one because it's simply the best. And how many times are you going to go in that line? And the thing I hate is they ask you, do you want to leave a tip? I'm like, can you give me my coffee? Why do I have to give you a tip and I'm driving through the line? You're already charging me $10 and $12. You know what? I'm over it. I said, I'm going to make my own coffee. And I'm not a cheap person, but you go through the line and then they're like, you put your card in there and they were like, you got to answer a question. What is it? You want to leave a tip? It's like, so you guys, don't be nickel and dime like that. I'm not saying don't go. I'm just saying when you don't want to go and you want to save some money, you're going to get the most powerful, full flavor. The aroma in the house to me is just what wakes me up. It's what gets me going. And my son and my husband know, where's your mom's coffee? To get my day started. And it's nice and hot.
It's called Nitsa. So La Colombe means dove. So they're actually a really rising coffee house. We work with 80 brands and close to 600 varieties of coffees.
I like it strong.
It's good, right?
This is good.
So
this is strong.
This is a
bold.
medium blend,
but
because
I think it's more of a bold flavor, but I like it.
It's nutty chocolate brownie. So when you taste that, that's what you should be tasting. And I love going around the world in coffee and tasting all those things. Let's do frother. Let's froth.
When I go on vacation, I bring back coffee.
Okay, and we're going to talk about that, how you can also do that still, because with over 80 brands and
really
600 varieties, you're going to find a K-Cup that's going to suit you. But in the wild off chance that you don't, let's just go there real quick, you can get a My K-Cup. So we have these, and notice it has the 5 multi-brew here. You open this up, and you can put your own grounds inside. So for those times, because listen, everybody can argue with me about, they're like, I drink a pot of coffee. Your first cup in that pot was good, but by the time you got to the end of that pot, I promise you it was bitter and muddy, okay? Because it's been sitting there for how long?
I don't like seeing all the little, looks like dirt at the bottom.
This is fresh every time, a perfect cup every time. Now let's go frother. So you saw me kind of show this to you, and what I was showing you is that there was a whisk inside. I placed my milk inside to the fill line. Guys, here's the hardest part about making this coffee, this frother. Ready? Wait, 2 buttons. Hot, cold.
That's it?
Hot. It's on.
I don't have one of those.
It's on. So check this out. I'm going to do a little peeky for you, okay? So that whisk is moving. It's actually aerating. So make sure you follow that fill line because the milk will grow because it's growing. It's aerating. And this is going to give you the most silky smooth, beautiful froth. It takes 2 minutes. So we're going to come back to that. I want to go make another drink while that's finishing. And then we're going to take your coffee and I'm going to put froth on it. And you're going to go, what? It's going to be amazing. But here's another thing you can do is that over ice button. We were talking about that. And so I want to come over here and talk about how easy that is to work with over ice. So I've taken the drip tray out. You have a 7-inch with the drip tray on to be able to put your tall travel mugs or your taller mugs. But in the event you have a travel mug that's a little higher, you can take your drip tray off. And that's what we have done here with our ice. So we just remove the drip tray. This is a refresher. Do you know how you go to that coffee shop? They have the refreshers.
Yes.
And then they just put some fresh fruit in there. This is a pineapple passion fruit.
Ooh.
So I'm just going to hit over ice.
That's very expensive too.
So expensive.
Yes.
Over ice. The big K, I call it the go button or the big K button because I'm Carrie with the K, or whatever fun thing you want to call it.
Yep.
But to me, it means the magic's going to happen. And in a matter of moments, it's going to brew. But remember, over ice means it's going to brew at that optimum temperature to get it out of the K-Cup. But then it's going to cool it off as it hits the ice to preserve the ice.
Yes.
Because we don't want to do an ice drink, okay? It's going to melt a little, but it's not going to be like nothing.
Right.
Like if you did hot over that, there would be nothing left by the time you got there and it's all watered down. So this is going to be very, you're going to smell this in a second. It's beautiful.
You guys, $27.99 to make your refreshers, $27.99 to make your hot tea, $27.99 to make your hot cider, $27.99 to make the best coffee in the world that's going to be in your own kitchen. So you guys, black is very, very popular. It's also the most limited, so it will sell out. You don't want to leave the black in your cart. So put the black in your cart and sell it so it won't sell out on you. And then the white already sold out, so that's why I'm saying if you love the black and we're busy on the phones, I'd get the black. We also have the gray. What color is your kitchen? I think both of these are wonderful and neutral colors.
Yeah.
I want you to save over $100 and I want you to start enjoying coffee at home because when you're spending more time time at home with your family and you're watching your shows and you got your dog and you're on the couch and it's getting ready to get cold. It's my favorite time of the year, and I'm so excited to be able to experience fall in Pennsylvania.
It's so pretty
to be
already.
able to have your hot coffee, you know, out on the balcony. And coffee is just a part of life for me.
Yes.
And I'm a coffee snob. So the fact that this La Colombe, we're giving you 10 of these.
So fun.
You can tell this is expensive, y'all. We're gonna give you 10 of these. It is wonderful. It's just so flavorful. And I feel like the coffee I'm drinking now, it's a little bolder for me, and I like that. But I taste the nuttiness and the chocolate, like you said. And I don't usually drink coffee black. My dad tells me I should drink it black. I usually put cream in it. This is so smooth.
When you
when it's more expensive like this, you don't even need any creamer.
There you go. When you get a high quality brew that's brewed properly, because the issue is a lot of places are over brewing, so you can over extract, under extract, and do a lot of different things with coffees that make it come out wrong, okay? And so then that way, sometimes when you're tasting kind of that bitterness and all of that, it's because it wasn't brewed to optimum. This is gonna brew optimally every single time. It is programmed to do that right temperature at 193. It's gonna make sure that it's bringing out and extracting every single one of those robust aromas and just everything that it's trying to do and speak to you. That's 100% Arabica, which is like the stuff, you know?
I mean, this feels like you went to a really fancy coffee shop and they said it'll be $12, please. I mean, that's the way it feels.
Yes, and it is. And I'm going to do one that's going to be like $18 to $20.
I wanted to make sure I wasn't in your way.
No, you're totally fine. I'm going to let that finish.
It's so quiet. I also want to point that out. It's so quiet.
Can
you do back-to-back brewing with this?
You can.
Okay.
Thank you for bringing that up. Back-to-back brewing as well as no warm-up. So you are able to go right away as soon as you are done with the button. Like as soon as it says, whoosh, you hear that little whoop, you're done. And you can go put your next K-cup in and go again. So it can be a cider, to a tea, to a La Colombe, to whatever it is that you're having. Now, I just did this. Wait for it.
Okay.
Okay, wait, actually, I went backwards. I'm getting excited. Okay, here we go. Let's do an evening nightcap.
Ooh.
So I didn't want to miss doing this, and then we're going to do some recipes, Debbie, if you don't mind, in a second, that are delicious. Okay, so this is your coffee liqueur. So I want you to think about this. We're moving into the holidays, and guys, it's coming fast. We're at the end of August already, right? So people are going to start coming over. You're going to start entertaining. Here's the froth that you're going to get. Can you see how beautiful and luscious that is? Okay, that is going to take your drinks to a whole nother level.
Looks so creamy.
Okay, so I'm going to pour that into there. So that's that drink. I'm going to give you some on yours because you said sometimes you like to have.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just taking the top part, which is the frothy part. So it's not too much, but I'm going to pour a little bit in there, and I'm going to ask you how different that makes the mouth feel even when you drink it.
Sure.
Because a hot milk and a frothed milk will change the entire consistency of how it feels.
It does. It feels just very smooth. And it also doesn't feel quite as hot anymore.
There you go.
I love. Because you know, at first you're like, oh, I gotta wait. And this just feels fancy.
Yeah.
It just feels fancy. The one time I went to Italy, it reminds me, and I was going on all of these tours.
Yeah.
And we got to this, the big museum. This is embarrassing. It was in Florence. I can't even remember the name of it.
I love
it's
Florence.
the It Museum with Michelangelo.
The Uffizi?
And I can't remember the name of it because I had to take those things out. I couldn't hear them talk anymore.
Yeah.
And I just needed a cappuccino, and I just needed to take in Italy. And they were like, you're not going to go in the museum? I was like, I can't take it anymore with something in my ear. I just want to have a real cappuccino, and I want to sit down, and I want to people watch, and I want to see the fashion, and I want to take it all in. This reminds me of that.
Oh, wonderful.
This reminds me of that.
I love that you just said that. Like literally, I'm stopped for a moment because I'm like, that is so great. Because that's what this should be about. So whether it's, we just did a beautiful liqueur, coffee. If you're having people over, you're doing a party, you can have that.
Can I taste that too?
Oh, please.
Okay.
Please. We want you to taste it.
You had me at liqueur.
I know, right? Is it hot?
It's a little hot. I may wait. I can't keep it. I may get it a sec because I can't put my. You guys, the fact that you have a nice hot drink, like you're the barista. I can't even pronounce it right. But I love just like a professional grade cup of coffee.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got to get.
Okay, but I'll wait for it because I'm about ready to give you. You want it? There's a towel underneath if you want to use that.
I think I can do it real quick. Real quick.
Hurry,
it's hot.
hurry,
It's hot.
hurry,
It's
hurry.
hot. It's hot. It's hot.
We're on the move.
I didn't see a towel over there, but I wanted to bring it over.
I love that you said what you just said, that you love like the fancy drinks and like thinking about Italy and thinking about those things. So we're about ready because you have the frother. The world opens up so much. So listen, if this was just the machine by itself, it would be well worth its weight in gold because it's the Supreme, it's giving you all those extra things. But here's where things go crazy. So I'm gonna take the hot cocoa. So now I'm gonna take my hot cocoa and let's imagine we're hanging.
We're hanging out.
We're hanging out, we're at the house. What happens?
Yeah.
Where do we corral around? The kitchen. What do we corral around in the kitchen? The coffee machine. What would you like to have, Debbie, when she comes over? She says, I'd like how is that?
I'd like another liqueur.
You're like, that's all right.
Debbie D be drinking, y'all. I need another liqueur.
Now
this is really good.
Now you're at my house. So here, I'm gonna do an 8 ounce. The button's blinking. I'm just gonna press go. This is a hot cocoa. I did a rim on the glass, so I did a graham cracker rim. Rims are so easy to do. You can use honey, you can use chocolate, you can use whatever, and then you just crunch up your graham cracker.
Creative.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, so now let's go over here, and we're going to now put in, oh, I need my regular milk. Let me grab that. Sorry, guys.
This is so good.
We're gonna put the regular milk in the frother, so while the hot cocoa's going, I'm gonna do my regular milk, right to the line, remember. Then I'm gonna get some cocoa powder. So I'm gonna take my cocoa powder, I'm gonna do 2 scoops of cocoa powder right into the frother. So you can make your recipes right inside the frother. 1 sugar, boom.
That frother really makes the difference.
And then we're just gonna hit a button, remember?
Yes.
1 button.
1 button.
Your dad could do this.
Yes. I just told him, I said, Dad, it's just 1 button.
It's just
one button.
So that's frothing. Our hot cocoa's almost done. I'm gonna flip it now and I'm gonna do a coffee. So we're doing 2 drinks here. We're doing a campfire s'mores is what we're gonna make
that
here.
Sounds good, okay.
The second drink is gonna be a maple pecan latte.
Ooh, I love both. And you know, I'm the type of person that you can maybe get me in when the seasons change because I like when they come out with their new flavors like, you know, pumpkin spice or something like that. But I'm, for the most part, going to be home every morning with my Keurig. And I love when I have company in town to be able to offer them a hot cup and it's back-to-back brewing. So I can get mom a cup, you know, I can get, you know, my son if he were to drink it, not yet. But whoever's over at the house who drinks coffee, you can do it seamlessly.
Seamlessly. I'm talking to you, I'm hanging out, I'm just popping things in. If people want to help themselves, I think it's really nice at the holidays how we did that drink that you're drinking right now. You can have
I need this recipe.
It's so easy. And you know what's making it is the nutmeg.
Yes.
So I took a little nutmeg at the top. So if you have like an allspice, a pumpkin pie spice, this is with fresh nutmeg. You don't have to go that far. But
and
like
what type of liqueur is it?
Bailey's.
Like, starts with a B.
Starts with a B. But you know, there's some really good coffee liqueurs out there, and it's really easy. So all we did was do the coffee, the frothed milk, and then we put the coffee liqueur on top, a little nutmeg, and that just little extra detail all of a sudden makes a drink. I would pay probably $18 to $20 for that drink if I went to a restaurant.
Absolutely. And you guys, we've sold 4,600. Is that what you said, Kevin? 4,600 out the door. Is this the final presentation?
Yeah.
Final presentation, your final opportunity to get this, you guys, for over $100 off the retail value. Now you see it there, it's $40 off of HSN's price. We always get a deal because of our buying power. But if you were to go out in the retail world, I want you to know what you would be spending. You're saving over $100. It's $58.50 alone for the frother that we're basically throwing in, which makes this an exclusive configuration for us because everybody else charges you separately. And we're saying this time we're going to give it to you. It really makes the difference in your drinks. $179.99 for the brewer itself, and for your La Colombe.
You saying it perfect.
Which is so good. $9.99. You're going to get 10 of those K-Pods. And I'm telling you, you deserve the luxury, right, of having high-end coffee.
Yeah.
This is the best coffee maker in the United States of America. It's Keurig. And so join in on the craze, but you don't have to spend a crazy price. It's the lowest price we have found. If you want to pick up the frother with the lid and get the 10 K-Pods of La Colombe and get the brewer, it's the lowest price we've found. You shouldn't be spending over $100 today. So I want you to dive in. We're also waiving the shipping on this. And Kevin, tell me how much shipping would be. It would normally be $15 and change to ship it. There's no shipping. Final presentation, final opportunity. Ooh. And I want to be honest, the first time I got the Keurig Supreme Single Serve, I had to get it elsewhere because we had sold out. And so this is the first time we're offering the frother, but I had to buy mine from another retailer because when these sell out, it takes us a while to get it back. This is the only Keurig K-Supreme Today's Special, only Keurig Today's Special, period. Even if we offered you one that wasn't as high of an upgrade. This is the high upgrade. But we're not going to have any more Today's Specials for the rest of the year. This is it for 2025. So I want you to get it right now as we start the season. It's going to be cold. It was nice and crisp in PA, Pennsylvania this morning.
Yeah.
And I drink coffee 24/7. It started back in the day when I had to get up really early for morning shows. I can't go without it. I've tried, but I just can't. But it's just a way of life for me, and I love it. And I was like, oh my God, I could so live in Italy.
I mean, and then being able to do cappuccinos, lattes, your coffee liqueur drinks. This is our campfire s'mores. So all you saw me do there was put the big marshmallows in there. So I put that chocolate froth.
Wow.
We did do the big marshmallows. It makes a big difference. And then just a little chocolate syrup on. Do you want to taste this one?
I do.
Do you like hot cocoa?
I love hot cocoa.
Okay.
And I love big marshmallows, and I love a little chocolate. Hey, I'm a taster.
I totally made a mess. My apologies, but.
And I love the froth. You want to have that mustache. I'll try not to. I'll try not to have the mustache.
It can be messy, but it's good.
How pretty this
Look
is.
at that.
You guys, I mean, a nice breakfast at home. Think of how much money you're saving.
Yeah.
You want high quality coffee, and you don't have to go out every single day and get it.
Yeah.
And you don't have to just say, oh, when I get to work, they're going to have that cup of that pot of coffee, and that's your only choice.
Yeah.
Basically make the decision to be able to have the enjoyment of that full flavor, that aroma in the house. It's very quiet. It's back-to-back brewing, and I just can't think of another time to get it when we're going to save you over $100 off of retail and then split your payments up into 5 payments. So you guys, to drop the price to over $100 to $139, this is your final opportunity. Very busy on the phones, and I just think when you can get the Rolls Royce of coffee makers, why would you not do it?
Yeah.
Why would you not do it?
This one, and also I don't want to forget to mention,
is so good.
while you're, I'm just finished, I'm waiting for that froth right here. Oh, it's blinking, hold on. Oh, okay, come on, hold on, okay.
What do you
when
call
you
this
see
one
the
again?
blink, it's done, okay? And it gets me excited every single time. Okay, this might fall, so I'm just gonna throw it. Here we go. Okay.
I need all your recipes.
They're so good. But listen, all this stuff is online, which I think is so great because you can find it. So you can get creative or you can just find recipes that you can use. But look at, again, this beautiful froth. So creamy, so velvety. So I'm going to pop this in here. Now, this froth it's a vanilla cream with maple syrup in there as well. So remember, we're doing a pecan maple latte. Okay, so we are popping that in there. This is already beautiful. But we're going to finish it off with some pecans at the top, boop, 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 and a little maple syrup just to finish her off. Now again, a drink that you would end up paying a ton of money for.
That's right.
Okay, $6, $7, $8, been there, done that. But I want to just inspire you that because this is now coming with the frother, before this was kind of like, okay, I'll make my black coffee, or I'll make my tea, or I'll make my chai, and that was great.
Right.
But the frother,
the frother
adds a whole nother level.
It takes you to another level, right? It's just a little more fancy, and it makes you feel like I deserve this. You know, I had a tough week or had a tough day. I don't know if you drink coffee every Saturday morning. Some people drink it every Sunday morning. Some people like myself, I drink it every single day. I can't go without it. I love every single drink that I'm trying. This would be dessert for me with the beautiful marshmallows and the chocolate. You guys, take advantage of the fact that you're going to be able to taste La Colombe. It is so good. We're going to give you 10 of those K-Pods. We're going to give you the frother and the lid, and we're going to give you the #1 single-serve coffee maker in the United States of America. And you cannot find this deal anywhere. You guys, you can try, you can research it. We've researched it, and it's the lowest price that we found, and we are not going to be able to offer you another Keurig Today's Special any other time this year. It is right now that you need to order, put it in your cart, and you need to check out, because to me, coffee just makes the world a better place.
It sure does. I agree with you on that.
I know that sounds dramatic, but it makes the world a better place. And I love that I was able to get it as a gift to somebody. I miss drinking coffee with my dad, who's down in Texas. Hi, Dad. Carl Denman. And now my mom is drinking coffee too. And so I love that she's like, I put the water in. She's like, how do you clean it? You just clean it like, hey, you wash dishes, put a little soap in there, rinse it out, fill it up with water. It could be tap water, it could be bottled water, whatever kind of water you want. And you guys, you're just putting a little K-cup in there. And once you push it down, you hit a button, you decide if I want a 6 cup. If I want 8, 10, 12 ounces, I do 10 ounces.
Yeah.
And it's perfection.
It's perfection.
You never can mess up a cup of coffee. You can mess up a pot of coffee.
Sure.
You cannot mess this up.
I could never figure out in a drip coffee maker how much coffee was the right amount of coffee to put in there, and so it would always come out watery or too overdone. What I love about this is, remember I said we have 80 brands and close to 600 different varieties that we have, and those are just the Keurig brands. There are other companies and other brands that are also producing their K-Cups. This is from Two Rivers, so we have that on today, and this is the Eggo Cinnamon Toast.
Oh.
I'm gonna pop that in. I'm about to ready to blow your mind again. We're gonna do 10 ounces. I'm gonna hit the button. Ice cream.
Oh.
Over vanilla ice cream, cinnamon toast, coffee.
Love it.
So it's kind of taking inspiration. Ready? Do you know what it's taking inspiration from? Italy, lady?
Oh, Italy, yes.
Yes, okay, so we're doing affogato. So an affogato.
Okay,
Did you have one of those?
I did not have one of those. That's why I didn't know what you were talking about.
Okay,
How do you
you're
pronounce
like,
it?
What? Affogato.
Affogato. Okay, you guys, I have to tell you, get this 72 count so that you can get this beautiful, it's called the Eggo. And you guys, you're gonna get 72 variety so that every day is an experience. Like I hadn't heard of, how you pronounce it? Affogato?
Affogato.
I just wanted a cappuccino. I was simple. $44.95, you guys. It's on free shipping. Everything is on 5 Flex. So for $8.99, I'm going to give you 72 possibilities to taste the best coffee flavors in the world. So why would you not get that home? 919-219. If you're getting home the Keurig coffee maker, this wonderful single serve, it's the best technology. It's the upgrade right now. I upgraded.
Oh, sure.
You know, because I just think you need to change these out as the technology. It's kind of like your phone, right? The phone technology changes.
Yeah.
You go and get an upgrade.
Yeah.
This is the best.
This is the best.
simply
There's a reason
the
it's
best.
called, I'm sorry, I came back here because I didn't want to forget to tell you guys about the water. There's a reason it's called the Supreme. Supreme means best, right?
That's right.
So it's taking everything. I don't want to forget to tell you guys, this is only 5 inches across. And there's 2 different ways that you can put your water. And so I'm not going to change it right now, but right now it's on the side. The water comes like a pitcher.
I love it.
It's the first time we've done that,
Yes.
right? It's super classy. So before, when you would have to carry this, if it would get wet, sometimes it would slip out of your hands and things like that. So now we have this where you can just pop it right down like that.
Wow.
Or it actually can go to the back so that it's completely straight back. So if you have a very small area that you need to fit, this will fit in that and look very sleek.
And it looks beautiful. You want it to sit out. Again, when I missed the opportunity and it sold out on HSN, I couldn't call anybody to get it. It didn't matter that I worked here. I had to go on another retailer, pay a higher price. Because this is, if you miss it, we only do these Today Specials once a year. This is the only one we'll have.
Yes.
So get it today. The black is the most popular, and that will be the next one to sell out. We also have the gray. And you guys, I just can't say enough to be able to save more than $100 off. Final opportunity, final chance. Put it in your cart and check out. I love the fact that this is back-to-back brewing. I love how quiet it is. I love how beautiful it is that you just leave it on your counter. And you know, when people walk in and they see Keurig on your counter in your kitchen, they know you have class.
For sure.
You know what? I like having the very best. I like being able to brag. This is the #1 single serve coffee maker in the United States.
It is.
So why not get the best when we can give it to you at this 5 Flex, $27 and change on any credit card. In fact, let me give you $25 off because this is the final presentation. There are no more presentations tonight. So if you don't get it right now, I'm telling you, when it sold out, I had to go to another retailer. That upsets me because I like to get the best deal. 1-800-695-1418. Get an extra $25 off on us. So there's more than $125 off today. You can't miss out on this frother. This frother is, to me, that's the star.
It is
and
the star.
we're putting it in for free.
It's incredible. It's really going to open up the world for you. So if you've been a Keurig person, you know you need to upgrade, or you know who this is a perfect gift for, this is the best way to introduce them by giving them the Supreme and giving them the ability to make so many drinks with their frother.
I mean, now I'm into, what do you call this with the marshmallows?
Campfire s'mores.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna
just
be
fall all
up late.
over it.
I'll get my little sugar rush.
I know, me too. We're going to do the
love
ice
coffee
cream.
drinks. Oh, cheers.
Cheers, my friend.
I love you, Carrie Milletto.
I love you too.
I
Coffee brings
love
us together.
this Keurig coffee maker. I've asked for it before for host pick, but you guys, we only do it once a year, so I can't even have it as a